Hello, my wonderful weasels. Welcome back to the Game Cave. My name is Weasel Bandit. We will continue with Douglas here in Fallout 4. A marvelous game, an awesome game, and yeah, it's really, really well done. And actually, the more I play it, the more I like it for some reason. I think that perhaps the problem with Fallout 4 was that the hype was so big in the beginning or before the game came out, so people were, well, disappointed with it. Never mind, we will continue with Douglas. Here he is. And actually, the first thing that Douglas would want to do here would be to make everything look a little bit more welcomey for the new people in the sanctuary, for the new people at his home. So he would want to go and clean up stuff. Yes, that is what he would do. And normally you might think, or at least I would think when I would do a video like this, that I couldn't do a video where you would clean up something because, well, that would take time out from the actual history of, or the actual story of of the game. But in the new way that I do when I maintain this channel, then this will be what I'll do now. I'll do whatever I feel that I want to and whatever will work best for the character. And who knows, perhaps I might skip over it in editing. I don't know if I'll do that, but at least for now, this will fit very well with Douglas. He's the kind of person who likes to have order on things, much like me. When I, for example, make my Prison Architect videos, if you've seen those, you know that I want symmetry and I want it to look nice and clean. And it's the same thing here. I think it's good that when people move in here, that they can have a little bit of, well, let's say, order and a little bit of, aesthetic appeal, I guess, is the thing that I would want to, that I'm trying to say right now. So, just by removing a little bit of all this junk, we will be able to make this a lot more cozy home. And then, of course, I'm not going to do everything here in Sanctuary, just like right away and in this video. That would take too much time for me to want to do that. But we can make it a little bit more nice, a little bit more cozy and better looking. And now I gotta be careful not to scrap the entire, well, foundation there. Yes. Yeah. All right, then we gotta clean up this mess and that mess and this too. These drums. These bushes. Can I take the entire bush there? Nope, I'm not gonna remove the whole house. There is the bush. There it is. Come on, just gotta look at it from the right angle. And come on, just need the and just this shrubbery around. Ah, there it is. Yep, and then this. And if I could build a foundation under the house again, the one I removed by accident, I would be so happy. Great. It already looks much, much better. Now we can, well, yeah, make this, yeah, start from here and then work out from, oh, just gotta remove that. And that, and that. Also this, and that, and that. Awesome. That looks much better. And there was a lot there that I had missed in the beginning. Or when I were here earlier. Come on, just gotta remove this, and don't worry if you're thinking how long will he keep this on. I am almost done. Yeah, already looks much better. Yeah. And I would be very surprised if there wasn't a mod to actually make the road and the sidewalks and everything whole and nice looking and stuff like that. So I might look into that later on. I might already have installed a mod that will do that. I know that I have installed a couple of mods to help with the settlement issues, or well, the settlement building and maintaining and all of that. So just gotta do this there and the bush. Awesome. Now I'm done. Yeah, so let's get out of this and move on to what Sturgis wanted us to do. If I remember correctly, it was something about water.
Now, the trick with water pumps is to find a good spot for them. Someplace you can dig down to groundwater.
Yeah. So that's even more water than we already have. And I just spotted this, and it's gone now. It's gone now. Great. So with that, we might want to look into resources. There it is. And water. And another pump. And we can put it like beside. So that we have 2 water pumps. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There it is. Great, so we have 2 water pumps next to each other. And we have enough water. Oh, no. Great, there it is. And we have enough water for the entire settlement as it is now.
Hey, Sturgis.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
What kind of crops are you looking for?
It doesn't much matter. Potatoes, mute fruit, corn, whatever you can get to grow.
Great. So let's see if we've got something to grow. I don't know. I don't even know if we've got that. Okay, I want to use this as a field. So I'm just gonna clean up a little bit here. Even more cleaning up. Yeah, sure. I can't keep my house clean, but damn it, if the field next to my imaginary house and in my imaginary settlement aren't clean as a whistle, it's yeah. Okay, that tree is bothering me. I'm just gonna remove that too. But if only real cleaning was as easy as this, that would make me so happy. Yeah, forget about what I said before. This is what would make me happy, if you could clean up like this in real life. That, yeah, I'd pay good money to be able to do that. Awesome. So let's just say resources, food. We've got corn, and no, we don't have anything. Okay, so we need to. Yeah. So we need to go find some crops or some seeds. Sure. Why not? Do we have some seeds growing here already? Or do we need to go find that somewhere else? Hey, Cram! Food! It's food! We have food! Sure. And the reason why Douglas isn't... Just, yeah, that is a wild dog. Okay, that ran away. Awesome feature that they can actually... run away. Because they don't want to fight. Or... Oh, there it is. I knew you'd be back. Get out of the way. Yes, there it is. We have a doe. A rag doe. And usually I would never take wild mongrel meat or anything like that, or even red doe meat. But yeah, it's survival mode. We need the meat. We need the meat for the people who has the meat. We need the meat. Bag of cement. Oh, that could become useful. What of this? What do we have here? Herbal antimicrobial. Corn! We've got corn! Great, so should we just go back now? Or should we try and find something else? Yes, I think we're gonna go with finding something else. Okay. Is that a water filtration system? Where does that go? It goes up here. What do we have here? We've got a lot of food. Some bobby pins, a greaser jacket. I am detected by what? Ooh, there's something here. Right away, red eggs, purified water. Oh! Whoa! That surprised me. I'm glad I'm up here, where it's safe. Awesome. So there's a running water filtration system, or perhaps water cooling system. Yeah, I'm just gonna go offline for a bit. Yeah. Oh, there's someone over there. That's a raider. So what do I have? Yeah. And this is where Douglas is torn. Should he engage the raiders? They could very well kill him, but they could have something that he needed. But he decides to take the stealth approach and see if he can't snipe them from someplace far above. Yeah. They have spotted him.
What the hell was that?
And yeah, he's in the clear again. Yeah. He really needs a sniper rifle. That's what Douglas prefers. A hunting rifle or a sniper rifle. Or something like that. Because he prefers to be at a distance and then, well, deal with the threat from a distance, far away from the danger. So that's what he's gonna try to do. With emphasis on try. So let's just see. There he is. That's one of them down. It's 2 and 3. Are there more of them? I don't think so. But that's how Douglas prefers to do it. Yeah, I don't think he needs any more pipe pistols. I think, he's got 3 of them. So, away with them. And the shotguns as well. Great. Now he can run again. Yeah. So this was an encounter that Douglas is used to. No, this is not a typical kind of encounter for someone who... Let's see what... Vodka, potted meat, Brahmin meat. Okay, so nothing to grow. Yeah, this is usually what he encounters, what he meets when when he lived by himself. Like 3 or 4, or a maximum of 5 raiders. That's the usual size of the group that meets him. So he can take that on, no problem. And he knows what to do, because particularly raiders are really, really stupid. And they'll just charge in, where if you think about it, you'll be able to outmaneuver them or outthink them or outshoot them just by thinking about where your location is compared to them. So that's what happened there. Of course, a well-trained dog goes a long way. He can distract them long enough so that he can get the kill shot, which is what happened here also, of course. So there was that dog that attacked, the attack dog that the raiders had. I wanted to see if that had anything of use to me. So I went up here and shut down. There it is. Dog meat and a green bandana. Where's the dog? Yeah, there we are. So, what do you say, dog meat? Do you want a bandana?
Hey.
Let's say apparel. Gunner's green bandana. Oh.
Hey.
Oh, awesome. I clicked on the wrong thing. Yeah, let's just give you that and then equip, of course. Great. That looks good on you. Let's get back to the settlement and see if we can grow some corn. Now that is wild carrot flower. So carrot flower, is that the same thing as carrot, or yeah, well, we'll see. We'll get back and we'll plant something. See what that'll bring us. Yeah. So the reason that Douglas is spending time on purifying or, well, beautifying, gentrifying, whatever you call it, sanctuary here now, is because he feels new hope for the place now that the Minutemen has moved in, or Minutemen have moved in, yeah. And yeah, that brings him new hope, and he would really like to help gentrifying this place, because then in a way, by taking care of the place where he by taking care of the place where he lost Sean and where he lost his wife and everything else, then he could potentially feel like he did something nice for them. So let's just see if we can't plant something now that we've got some seeds and whatnot. We don't have any carrots, but we do have corn. We can build one stalk of corn. Yeah. Let's see what that brings us. Corn removed, corn planted. Corn, let's just say... How do we... Yeah. I've forgotten how we put people on that. Should we talk to a person? What about... Oh, I've forgotten your name.
Yes, sir? You never invited me over for tea. You haven't forgotten about that, have you?
Oh, no, of course not, sir. I'm just waiting to find a free day in my schedule.
Okay then, buddy. You keep doing what you're doing. Seems to be working for you.
Yes, sir.
I like that they have done so much to make it feel like the NPCs are actual real persons.
Myself useful.
Yeah, sure.
No one wants to see a grown man feeling sorry for himself.
Got that right.
Let's trade some things.
Okay, that wasn't what I wanted.
Yeah?
I just want to trade a few things.
No.
Some days are harder than others.
Alright, how do I put... Should I click you now? Okay, I can assign you now. Awesome. A worker that is already assigned to produce food can work on multiple food automatic... Okay, then the text changed. Yeah, sure. So you can go here and... Awesome. Oh. So... Did that unassign you or what? I don't know. How do I... Can I call the unassigned settlers? I think that there was a mod that did that. Okay, I don't know. You. Oi, is that...
Sure, let me just stop what I'm doing to talk to you. I'm being
Yeah.
sarcastic. Leave me alone.
Yeah, okay. You are gonna go and work on that corn. Right. There. Yes. Awesome. So that was not nearly enough food. That was not nearly enough food for anything. So we will need to go find more. I want this to be done. I want to have this done because, well, it fits Douglas that once he has something that he needs to do, he will just do whatever it takes to get it done. He will work on it for as long as it takes, and he will do whatever it takes to get it done. So that's what he'll do, and that's what's going to happen here. So that's what we'll be doing as well. There's got to be some kind of growable food somewhere. Milk? Nah. You can't grow that. Oi. There are more red roaches in here. Sure. And they have meat as well. It's a delicacy. Nuka cherry and yum yum deviled eggs. Awesome. We really need some more food stuff.
Nice.
Nah, I'm not gonna take that. I don't really think that there's anything in the houses. But then again, it's difficult to... well... to find something in... well, in the nature. And really difficult when you... really difficult when you... when it's dark. So, what should we do? Where should we go? Nah. Okay. I'm gonna go back and try to sleep until morning. And then... yeah. Yeah, and then I'll go look for something else. Great. So, what about that? Does that... what do they do when they harvest stuff? Do they just put it in the workshop, or what? There's probably nothing in here now, but no. I thought so. Nah. Okay, let's just go to Douglas's bed. Of course, that's me. I forgot that. Let's just sleep until morning. Yeah. And then, nah. Let's go hunting for vegetables. It's not really an exciting hunt, but yeah, well, it would probably be more correct to say scavenging, searching, anything where you just look for stuff. Okay, I'm tired of looking at you, so you are gonna go down here. Yeah. And the same with you. This item is too heavy. Okay, then we'll just push you. I'll push you. I'll creep on you. Push. Okay. You're far enough away from the road to not be a nuisance to me. What about down here, where I actually have lived for the past 30 years? Haven't I collected, like, anything in the last, like, 30 years? Anything at all? It doesn't look as such. A Brahmin skull, can't grow that. That would be really creepy if you could, but yeah. And I know that there's nothing inside. I already checked. I could go down and start scavenging Concord, or I could look the countryside, or search the countryside for something that grows. But I'm gonna go search Concord, or Concord, whatever you want to say. Yeah, that'll give us a little bit of, yeah, well, some more stuff anyways, some more food. And, oh, yeah, my dog can open doors for itself. Red bandana, nah, we already got that. Bobby pin box, yeah, don't really need that, but, yeah, well, why not? Why not? Nope. Right, oh, Safe.
Locked tight.
Can't open that. Sure. Oh. Huh. Okay. I'm not gonna take the meat anymore because I clearly have enough food as it is now. Now I just need something that can grow. Should it be so difficult? I really don't know. This is gonna be... I thought that this was just gonna be like the first 10 minutes or so of the gameplay to do this, but, well, it's already been half an hour. Yeah, well, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna do what Douglas would have done. It would be so awesome if we could make a motorbike or a motorcycle to, like, work again and ride around on that. That would be very awesome. So aren't there any one of these buildings that you can actually go in and loot? Nothing? Just 3 houses in an entire city that's lootable, or, well, 4. 5 max. Yeah, I don't like that. Or I don't like those. Yeah. Meh. I can take a spine. Awesome. Because that's what you want to take with you, a spine. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that you won't be able to, or we won't be able to find growable food inside these houses. Potato blossom. I don't know if that's something. I seem to remember, now that I think about it, that there's a farm in this direction. There we should be able to trade or pick some food. Yes. That's gotta be what we got, what we need to do. That's gotta be that. It's in this direction. I'm almost entirely certain of it. There it is. They've built it directly into the electricity mast. Oh, yeah, well, why not? At least the electricity is not actually running through it, so that's not dangerous, and it doesn't hum. Great! I can harvest potato plants.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm.
It's Chuck Norris.
It's okay, I'm friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here, so don't try anything. Let me tell you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
You gotta be careful. Never know who you can trust these days.
Won't argue with that. Blake Abernathy. Been ages since I've seen one of those vault suits around. You new to these parts?
Yes. And no. It's a long story.
Either way, good to see a new face. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
Don't know. Never really thought about it.
Hell, neither did I. I was born into it. Word of advice, though. If you do start up a farm, Be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
You need to do what you can to protect you and your family.
It ain't that simple. They're well armed, and there's lots of them. If I drive them off, they'll be back with twice as many men. Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought. That's why we need the Minutemen back. And the sooner, the better.
Minutemen?
So you know them then?
You mean
Any
Preston
idea
Garvey's
why they
crew?
haven't been around so much lately?
He's over in Sanctuary, trying to rebuild the Minutemen.
You don't say. That's close by. If he'd only been there earlier, Mary may still be alive. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations. If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
Do you know where they're coming from?
Yeah, pretty sure I do. One of them mentioned Olivia while they were here. My guess is they're holed up in that old USAF station.
Great. So, we've made a new friend, and, well, reassured him that there is good in this world. So I'm sure that he won't mind that we pick a couple of plants, or fruits, or whatever this thing is. Let's just see.
Mr. Abernathy?
Good luck against those raiders. Hopefully, you won't need it. Truth be told,
Huh.
I wouldn't mind if those raiders shared Mary's fate while you were at it.
Hey there.
New here? Well, if you've got anything worth trading, you can talk to me.
Awesome, that's what I want to do. Sounds good.
Sure.
Sure! And there you can see how dysfunctional at the social etiquette that he actually is. Great. So, 8. We need thistle. Seriously, we need a... Do we need a thistle? What? No. You're living on a farm. Don't you have anything... Well, farm related to trade? See, that's why people take your stuff. You're unwilling to trade what you make. That's the risky business strategy, I gotta say. Hey! Melons. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Hello.
Hey there.
Okay.
For work.
Huh.
We could use some help picking melons if you've got some spare time. I'll give you caps for any you can bring me.
Huh. Okay.
Sure. I got time to help out.
Great. Doesn't have to be now, but whenever you get the time.
Okay, so we're gonna keep doing this and this, and yeah, we're gonna keep those two for ourselves, and then we're gonna give her the ones that we've... Oh, and this. Then we're gonna give her the
Lucy.
ones that we have picked already.
Here to collect the caps for the melons you gathered?
Yeah. Here you go.
Great. Thanks for your help.
How much does that pay? 21. Not much, but then again, it was pretty easy work. Great. So, let me just eat something so that we can... okay, I'm gonna take that away, and... Carrot flour doesn't really do anything, I think. Gwinnett Stout? Not really much of an alcohol drinker. So, yeah. You can have that. I'm gonna go away. Awesome. So now we have enough food stuff to actually start growing some food at home. Yeah. And that's what we're gonna do. And then we can finish this and actually start to do something else in this video. And I am unsure as to where home is. Oh, it's over here. Bloatfly, where is it? It's there. Awesome. I'm fatigued. Oh no. Oh. Seriously, dog meat. Were you just bested by... Okay, I've got a feeling that there's something up there that I don't want to see. Yep. A wild mongrel. Sure, I thought that the bloatflies had gotten him. But instead it was a pack of wild dogs. Ah. Seriously. Come on. You are gonna get a headshot. And you're gonna get some later. But right now... Ah. And he misses. At close range. Right? Where is it? There it is. I love the animation for when you shoot a dog. Of course, I would prefer not to shoot dogs, but when they try to attack me, then I'm gonna defend myself. But I love it where they stumble and fall and crumble to the ground and then get up again, and it looks extremely realistic. Very well done with Bethesda. Yeah. So, back to Sanctuary. And who that? Ah, that's Mama. That's Mama Murphy. That's something I've always had trouble saying, like many M's in a row. Mama Murphy. Yeah, I know the Sanctuary lacks food. All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna plant some stuff and make this a better place to be. Oh, there it was. I can plant some melons. Melons will be over here. Sure. And then we have some potato plants. These will be planted in the middle. Like right there. Yeah, and then there and there. Awesome. Potato plants. Yeah, perhaps I'm gonna move those later. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna take this and then put it like there, this, and put it like there, this, there, and and then this, like there. Awesome. That looks awesome. So now that we have enough food, finally. Great. Where is Sturgis? No. Oh, no. Didn't want to do that. Right. Sturgis. Oh, Sturgis. We need you. So could I call Sturgis or call unused settlers or what? How do I do that? Hey, scrap that. All right. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Hello, Sturgis. Seriously? We had melons. Oh, okay, of course they were here, and that's why we already had food. Okay, so I'm gonna move them while we're here. Move! Move! Move the melons! Move the melons! Right. There it is. And then move. These. Come on. There it is. And then gotta go collect the other melon. So that we have everything located in the same place. Lots and lots of food. Great. And then we can talk to Sturgis and finish this quest.
Now, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go with this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
What sort of defenses did you have in mind?
Walls, sandbags, turrets, whatever you can put together.
Right, let's just do that. This video will be about totally securing Sanctuary. So this will be our base where we will, where we will come from. Or, yeah. I can't really find out what to say, but this is where we will, keep our home, have our base. Yeah. So what we need is some defenses. And let's see what we have there. In the, that must be defense. That would be a very well put, that would be a wise assumption to think that the defenses should be under the defense. Yeah. What about this? This one here would be right about... You know what? I am gonna remove all of this stuff here so we can place it properly. Yeah, this looks good. Now we can put the guard post or the guard tower down here and it looks pretty well. Great, that actually looks pretty darn good. Yeah. And Sanctuary Hills, the Sanctuary Hills sign looks or is free of clutter, which is good. Awesome. So we have a guard tower there. And we need now we need to assign someone to it. That could be this guy over here. He can make himself useful. Awesome. The defense is 2. Oh, that was all that we needed. Awesome. Great. Yeah, and all of this will be dealt with later on. We don't need a speed limit sign because, well, we don't have cars. Not working cars anyway. Great. So people come in here and then they see Nah, scrap that. Great. That is awesome. And if I remember correctly, we have a mod that will help us, or allow us to rebuild the bridge here. Yeah, sanctuary bridge. If we have concrete and if we have enough wood, we can rebuild the bridge. So that is definitely something that we will be doing later on. But for now,
Hope this rain lets up soon.
for now, this place is secure. Let's see. Are you unassigned? Because you would be better at defenses. Yeah, you are unassigned. You will. Can't I assign you to something? I don't think so. Okay, never mind then. Now I've got to find Sturgis again. I like that I pretty much have...
Sanctuary.
Yeah. Commonwealth. This is where we are. Now you go. Yeah. I like that I pretty much have to... Well... To do this. To gentrify... Gentrify... And to make Sanctuary nice. Because that's what...
I should have done more.
Because that's what Douglas would have
I
done.
hope those raiders pay for what they've done.
Yeah. And because Douglas would have done it, that is what I must do. Because this is a roleplay where we will do what he would have done in that situation. And by doing this, he redeems himself in his own eyes.
That'll help make everyone feel a little more secure. Thanks. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
What next?
Well, I guess figuring out how to get back to living, instead of just surviving. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls, actually, come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
Alright, so Sturgis is complete. And we have leveled up. Let's just go in there and pick a sneak. Yeah. Awesome. So what now? What?
I need to be alone right now.
But you talked to me. Yeah, well. Yeah. It looks so wrong that she's just floating in air. I really hope that I can, well, put back the foundations that I've destroyed. Yeah. Where is Mama Murphy? Because I know that I should talk to her about something. And I also have a little bit of a plan about how Douglas will react when he actually talks to her. Now, where is she? Where is she? Come on, usually she's just everywhere and in the way.
I hope you find your son.
Yeah. Nope. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Is that her? I think it's her. Yeah, that's her. You can recognize her on her ridiculous headwear.
You're tied to this place, kid. Your energy.
I hope the color of my energy is blue.
That's good. Humor is a good way to cope. 'Cause this world ain't yours, is it? I saw you leave that icebox. The sight can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
Yeah. And this is where Douglas draws the line. He hates any substance that could turn into an abuse. Perhaps he hates it because he fears that he himself could become addicted to something at some point. and therefore he knows how dangerous it is. So he won't give her that, and if he can manage to talk her out of using Jet and any other substance abuse, he's gonna do that.
No. You're an addict. You need help.
Oh, not this again. Kid, listen to me. I'm old, even older than you think. If the chems are gonna kill me, then I say I've had a good run. We'd have never made it this far without the sight. We need it. You need it. It's part of who I am.
Isn't there any way you can use the sight without chems?
Let me tell you a story, kid. Once, there was a beautiful young girl with a special power. Used to get in all kinds of crazy adventures. She meets a handsome young boy, but he doesn't like her power. Thinks it makes her a slave to something evil. And so, the power goes away, and it's not there when the girl and the boy need it most. Now the boy's gone and the girl is old. But she has friends, and her power keeps them safe. That's all that matters.
Right. So he can see that there's no talking to her now, perhaps at a later point. So he's gonna come back to her. He's determined to wean her off the drugs and to stop her from actually being an addict like that. Yeah, so I don't actually think the mission that we got from, or the news about the settlement that we got from, yeah, that's something else, isn't it? That's that's 10 pennies, yeah, sure. And what about the returning the favor? That's there. Okay. So we still have the mission from Preston Garvey over there at 10 Pines Bluff. We also have the mission from Abernathy Farm to get rid of the raiders. I suspect that's what we are gonna do in the next video, but it won't be something that we will be doing now. So let's just talk to Preston Garvey again and see if there's anything we can do.
Take care of your gun, it'll take care of you.
Nope, nothing. All right then.
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now. I think Preston may want to chat, though.
Yeah, I've already talked to him.
I'll hand it to you. This place isn't awful. It's still a hole, but it could be worse.
Yeah, great. So, there's nothing left to do here in Sanctuary. We have gentrified it a little bit. We have made it a little bit nicer, and everything definitely looks better. Or, well, the parts that we have improved looks better. So, yeah, I just want to check one thing, because alongside the bridge, I think that we can actually build sanctuary houses. Yeah, we can do that. We can actually do that. We just need steel, concrete, copper, ceramic, and aluminum. And then we will actually have new houses. We will build the new all the houses so they look like new. And that's definitely the end game here.
I wouldn't be very good company.
That we want to make Sanctuary look as good as we possibly can. So that having been done and that having been said, I will bid you adieu and move on to the next video later on. Thank you for being at the Game Cave, guys. My name is Weasel Bandit. I will see you on Monday, the next Monday, where every one of these Fallout videos will be coming out, and I promise that there'll be a little bit more action in the next videos. So, yeah. That's it. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.